Hello everyone, Omen Storm here, and we are back with more Carto. I think that we are getting close to the end. We just found a chest full of huskies in the last video, and now we have to go find the highest location we can, and wow, there were at least 6 puppies inside that chest. Husky pups, sleeping soundly. One of the only 2 states of a husky, sleeping soundly and chaos. Husky puppies, sleeping soundly. Adorable. This should keep them warm enough. We're letting them wake up naturally. They must have been asleep for ages. Oh no. The chaos that is a husky that has been asleep for a long period of time. Almost every husky owner I know basically has basically said that the longer a husky sleeps, the more nervous they get because it means the more chaos they are going to cause when they wake up. It looks like I got my hunting hope after all. I just have to wait until these pups grow a little bigger. Your days are numbered, ice beasts. They're wonderful. I already started knitting them some clothes. 6 sets of everything. Little socks, little scarves, maybe some little hats. I'm sure they'll start shedding soon too, and nothing is warmer than husky fur gloves. Looks like I got my wish after all. I'm glad you're waiting for them to shed. A mystery spanning generations, finally solved. How thoughtful our ancestors were. These creatures are truly a treasure. I'm not wanting to question how... Oh. Sudden yawn. I apologize. I'm not wanting to question how long they have been sitting there in that chest. My. I can't believe little Shannon is here too. She was just a child when I sailed. Now she's on her own coming-of-age journey. She's told me so many stories about our people. Fills me with joy. You've done so much for me, but I have one last favor to ask. When you sail, will you please drop this near the shore of our island on your way? My parents will surely find it, and I know they'll be glad to hear from me. A message in a bottle. Aw, those pups are too cute. Makes me want one of my own. They'd be such good companions out at sea. A husky in a confined space. No, that is a bad idea. That is a bad idea if I have ever heard one. Oh, your granny was so close to us. We need to meet her above the clouds, huh? Nowhere jumps to mind. Nowhere heads to mind, but let's head back to the Story Chalet and do some research. I already know it's going to be the mother tree. We already went and had that brought up earlier, and I have no idea where I need to go to get out of here, unfortunately. Goodbyes are all done. Are you ready to sail? Yes, okay, thank goodness I didn't have to find a dock somewheres. That was my biggest fear, was that I was going to have to go search for a dock all of a sudden. Off into the wild blue ocean once more. Take care of those pups, everyone. Off we go to the chalet, or chalet, however you're supposed to say it. I hope the story tender knows somewhere we can get above the clouds. I already know. The only reason I know is because Niep said something about the tree growing taller than the sky in the past. Welcome back, girls. It's always nice to see you. How can I help? We need to get above the clouds since Carto's granny can't land her airship. Whose what can't land there, huh? Sorry, it's a long story. Maybe you'll read about it one day. Do you know of anywhere that's tall enough that we can get above the clouds? Actually, the top of the Story Chalet goes up pretty high, but it's just a small house. It might appear that way, but you'd be surprised. I once found myself on the very top floor. There were no books up there, but the view was breathtaking. Wait, is it really going to be the freaking chalet and not the mother tree? Wow, okay, can you show us how to get up there? I'd be happy to, young miss, but I haven't reached the top floor again since. This can be a complicated place, I'm afraid. Though I can show you what I know. Oh, Darn it, I'm yawning now. Though I can show you what I know. Please follow me. I just want to read my book. Here we are. This looks more like the basement than the top floor. Yes, it's just the basement, but let me regale you a moment. It was a normal morning many moon ago, and I was doing my rounds of the chalet. Reading the new chapters, feeding the spiders, that sort of thing. Ooh, feeding the spiders sounds like a fun thing. I was still half asleep and wandered into a door I didn't recognize. But before I knew it, I was rocketing upward and it spilled me out of the top. That sounds more like a dream you had. It's always a possibility, but I spent my entire day up there and my sunburn was very real. It had the most glorious views of the forest. I'd never been up so high. I've hoped to find my way back there ever since. With the smarts on you gals, I bet we can figure out how. I'm not sure that story quite adds up, but it's the only lead we have. Let's look around and see what we can find, Carto. Part of me is thinking that I just need to stack every floor on top of each other, but Mother's Reach. The strength of a tree is measured by the growth of its roots, as they say in the wildwood, and the mother tree is the strongest of them all. When fully grown, the mother tree's root system extends across the entire world, deep underground. This growth process takes roughly 1,000 years, based on the sapling used to spur her regrowth. Oh. I wonder how long the regrowth will take with the ghost lily. A rarely seen door allowed a scant few story tenders access to the observation deck. Someone scrawled a message across the page. The top floor is real and I found the way there. I don't have enough space to fully explain, but this should get you started. Good luck, future story tenders. A small scroll of paper flutters down. Hmm. That's not of as much help as I would like. Message and beetle. The spotted sand beetle wove its way through the burning desert sands on assignment from the captain of the water seekers. It bore a message that a new oasis had been found, that it was time for the rest of the tribes to join the seekers. This particular species of beetle could absorb the harsh rays of the sun, channeling them into power its sand-shuffling mandibles. Its natural predators included the prancing asp, the luminescent fox, ooh, that sounds awesome, and Poulson's tarantula, but evaded them all. The beetle arrived just in time as the tribe's water supply dwindled and enjoyed a reward of candy cactus nectar. I think that's actually a thing that I've had as a food in the past. I remember a candy being made from cactus fruit or cactus nectar, something like that. But that was something that I had way back in like elementary school or whatnot. Not anything super recent. So, I go read my book. What does it say? The little cartographer had just barely missed her granny at the iceberg, but she knew she was close. All she had to do now was to find somewhere tall enough to get above the clouds. They headed back to the story chalet, short as it was. Or was it? So I'm gonna head down here. And basement 1, Horrors of the Story Chalet. Distant missive. Kalan and her forgetful husband Gata were missing their son more than usual that day. Gata was out strolling the shores, as he often did before getting lost. But that day, he found a bottle sitting on the north pier, as if it had been left just for him. It had a message inside, and he was so excited that he managed to find his own way home. His wife removed the message and unfurled it, and immediately burst into tears. I'd recognize this handwriting anywhere, she said. My son wrote this. Their son's heartfelt message had crossed the ocean somehow, and arrived just when they needed it most. That's kind of nice. Ooh, shoe books. Darn it, I'm still yawning. Another legend of the iceberg involves a miraculous drink called Neverwinter. The only Neverwinter I know is a D&D setting. Created by a mixture of several types of ice and local herbs, Neverwinter puts its drinker into a deep hibernation. In this way, they can sleep through the winter safely until being awoke by the first light of spring. This recipe has been lost to time, though local mixologists are always experimenting, hoping to rediscover it. That sounds potentially worrying. The first settler of the iceberg was merely a child, lost and adrift at sea, separated from his people. Upon his arrival, a pack of huskies took great interest in him and nurtured him as one of their own. Darn it, if I keep yawning, I'm gonna have to call this to an early end. They taught him how to hunt, communicate with the other dogs, and keep himself warm. The settler swore that he'd find a way for future generations to have the support of huskies whenever they were needed. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. Okay, let's move these away from each other real quick, as I want to try and figure out this puzzle, and it's going to be easiest if I have things away from each other. So I want this here, right? I need something that connects that. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. So we need something down on the lowest floor. This will connect these, and then... Aha! That actually worked. I didn't expect to find myself already on the lowest floor in the end, but hey. Well, actually, I guess I could have put myself on the top floor and had to walk all the way down here, but this works. Into the elevator. An actual proper elevator and not a stone geothermal cannon. Aha! Look at that massive tree in the distance. Whoa, I've never been this high up. Is anyone else dizzy? My, it's just as magnificent as I remember. And would you get a load of that tree? Though, I'm sorry, girls, it looks like we're still below the clouds, even up here. Don't worry, Carto. We just need to get a bit higher. How about on top of that enormous tree? It's hard to tell, but it looks like it goes up even higher than we are now. And maybe it's still growing. I'd say it's worth a try. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the view for a bit. Who knows when I'll find my way up here again. Thanks for the help, Mr. Storytender. Come on, Carto, let's make like a tree and visit that tree. Ready to go? Yeah, best of luck on your journey, girls. And thank you for helping me find this place. I'll never forget it again. Time for some elevator action. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm happy that they didn't make the leave joke. I've heard that joke so many times in so many games that have a forest, and I'm getting tired of it. And we are not heading in the direction that I think we should be heading to get to the forest. That is a very large tree now. Welcome, beardless messengers. Mother's been expecting you. She told me to gather everyone here that the time for family has come. Chirp, you are doing some awesome stuff right now. Mother says to thank you for your help in her rebirth. And now it's time for her to help you. You may enter her embrace. Lend Mother the energy of the land and she will take you wherever you want to go. I feel like I'm going to get killed. Are you ready to head up? This is so exciting. To the treetops. Whoa. We're so high up. Is that my island in the distance? Check out this view, Carto. Are we finally high up enough? It looks like the clouds are still above us. Let's have a look around. Maybe we can spot somewhere even taller than this. We can see the whole world from up here. It almost looks like a map. Oh, what are you doing? This is so exciting. You're holding such big pieces of the map. Are you putting everything together? Connect every piece of the map. Oh no. I'm happy to do this, but I'm also extremely nervous. Oh dear goodness. Well, let's try and get things all connected, I guess. I want to keep a north here, so let's go put things like this, and this doesn't make a weird fish. But, you know what? That is fine. I'm fine not having one of the weird fish. That was my island way out there. Wow. Okay, so having these all connected actually does matter. Oh, that's the grassland we first sailed to. It feels like forever ago. And this is already complete. That's the forest all around us. Do you feel that rumbling? The Story Chalet. Hi, Mr. Storytender. Complete the map. Is that the desert you travel to? It's enormous. So this is the one that's going to be a bit of a problem for me. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I've figured out how I'm going to manage this in the end. Let's go put these all around here like so. Pick this up. Actually, you know what? I can place it right there. And place that there. There we go. Volcano. But that rumbling is getting stronger. Is it going to erupt again? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I do have to connect all of this to make sense. Oh, the tragedy. Well. This isn't as bad as it could be. I think I might be able to potentially solve something. There we go. That looks horribly awkward, but you know what? I don't care. I really miss those iceberg pups. But Carto, that rumbling is getting serious. And my map made a fancy glow. Whoa, what's happening? Hold on. Woo! Rapid growth! Oh. Oh, I can move. I was sitting here waiting for more dialogue, but I can move. You did it, Carto. We're above the clouds. Can you see your granny? Not currently. Your granny must be close by. Wait, do I need to pull the map out? I do need to pull the map out. Aha! Okay, the ship looks like an ocarina. Kind of like an ocarina. Granny! Carto, my sweet. I knew we'd find each other, dear girl. It was only a matter of time. Or should I say, a mapper. You've been so resourceful to track me here, and you found all the pieces of our map. A true master cartographer, just like your granny. And who's your companion? Hello, ma'am. I'm Shannon. I would say I've heard so much about you, but Carto is a little on the quiet side. She's the best, though. She's taught me so many things. And we've been so many cool places. And I want to hear all about them, child. But now that we're all together, why don't you show me a few firsthand? We can take the airship, and we'll use the map that you girls recovered. You can introduce me to some of your new friends, and take me to your favorite spots. Shannon? Thanks, I'd love to join. Lead the way, Carto. Off we go, into the airship. Let's not cause a horrible storm again. I think I can hopefully prevent that. That doesn't feel safe to be riding there. Like, I'm sure there's probably some, like, observation deck thing up there, but it doesn't feel safe. I can see why you want me to meet him. What a fine specimen. Why, thank you, ma'am. It's good to see you again. I was talking to the bear, you lout. That makes more sense. But it's nice to see you again too, Lempa. Herb is so confused. I'm just so glad that we're both back with our precious girls. You said it, sister. And what a little slice of heaven this is. These old bones mine thank you. We would never have found the oasis without your fearless little lady. I'm mighty proud of her. And speaking of mighty, those camels carry quite the stench. It takes a few rinses. Now listen up, students. We have a special guest today. She's traveled around the world and seen countless amazing things. Have you seen plants? Of course. And rare animals, exotic foods, impossible landscapes? What kind of plants? Oh, so many kinds. Sprawling vulture vines, carnivorous cacti, even an invisible orchid. We've seen those already. Ew, tough crowd. Now that's the hot lava spice that keeps me young. How delicious. I'm so glad you like it, Grandmam. That's an old... Okay, this is hard to try and read all of this, so... I can't keep up with the pace. So I recommend you guys pause and read the dialogue as they pop up. In any case, mermaids were there. That sounds like quite the competition. Indeed. I'm still not sure if I won. Are you 15? Oh no, the Huskies are awake. Chaos shall ensue. The grandmother tree. The story chalet. It hasn't aged a day, unlike me. Are you the artful aeronaut? Oh, I'm a huge fan. I've read every issue of your daring tales. Keep it down, Sonny. Those days are long behind me. I'm just the gentle granny now. But I suppose I still manage to sneak in a daring tale every once in a while. Will you sign my first issue? The little cartographer and her granny finally reunited, embraced warmly. The crisp air rustled through the leaves around them, high atop the mother tree. Okay, yeah, I really can't read that fast. It is I've been recording for almost 3 hours straight now, I think, and I think I'm at the limit for what I can actually manage with my voice now. So after this is over, I'm definitely gonna have to take a break from recording for a few days. But this is so nice seeing all of this. I kind of wish that Shannon was staying with Carto. Nice little music at the end. This this has been Carto. This was a really fun and interesting game. I definitely liked the mechanics of using the map to go around and solve stuff. I probably tormented you guys unintentionally with how bad I was at using that mechanic properly. Especially with the glacier. I think everything else, while it was not particularly good at like making the best use of the map mechanic, it at least wasn't the glacier. uh or not. Oh yeah, it was glacier. Wait, not icebergs. uh Oops, accidentally hit my mic. Hopefully that part didn't get picked up, but probably did because I was laughing at the same time. But yeah, this has been a fun game. I definitely encourage you guys to go and check it out. I have it on Steam. I got it through a humble bundle a very long time ago, so yeah, you should be able to get it on Steam. I will go check that real quick while the credits are rolling. But yeah, yeah, it is on Steam, and you can even get a demo to try out. But this is definitely a game that I would, even if you've watched to the end and like seen everything, it would still be fun just to go and play it yourself. Maybe go make your own map designs at the end when we're trying to reassemble all the maps together. Oh, we've got a letter drifting from the sky. And I cannot control her. I was half expecting that I'd have to control. Dear Shannon, it's so nice to be back with Granny, but I miss you lots. The skies have been beautiful. It's only been a week, but we've already seen so many amazing things. We even made it through another storm. We're prepared for anything now. Thank you for being such a great friend to me. I hope I hope you find wherever you're meant to be. I'm sure I'll see you there soon. Also, you won't believe what I found hiding on the airship. One of those iceberg pups smuggled aboard. Good thing she likes seafood stew. Anyways, we all miss you. Write me back when you can. Love, Carto. P.S. Granny says hi. Oh my goodness, there's a husky on board the airship now. That's gonna be just as much chaos as the storm at the start. Aw, Carto, I miss you too. Oh no, there was one that stayed aboard the ship too. Huh? Aw, where'd you come from? Good girl. Yep, that seems like a husky. Actually, it was moving very slow for a husky, but you know what? Oh, there's a cat at my feet. No, those are my shoes. One of my cats keeps laying at my feet, and I put my feet down, felt something. I was slightly worried that I'd put my feet down on top of my cat for a moment. The end. Is that really the end? Is there nothing else? Yep, we're back at the screen. Secrets? Oh no. Now when you start a new game, you can either start from the beginning or choose any chapters to begin on. Oh my goodness, that would have helped me so much earlier on. Secrets. Oh no, was I Oh, I was supposed to do something fancy, wasn't I? Oh no. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about that now. I'm not gonna go hunting for the secrets. So, as I was saying earlier, this has been Carto. I hope you enjoyed this series. I had a great deal of fun playing this game. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my next series after this. I'm gonna be taking a few days to rest my voice before I do any more recording, so I'll figure something out in the meantime. But I hope you enjoyed this series. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you in a future video or a future stream.